In this video, I'm going to attempt to kick a football over 60 miles across the course of 3 days. Why? Good question. Let me take you back a bit. A few years ago, me and my mate Joe walked the South West Coast Path, all 630 miles of it. Rewatching those videos and reliving those memories really made me realise something. That being outdoors is where I feel the most alive. But since that walk, I haven't quite reconnected with myself in the same way. I've come to realise that there's a few things in my life that I'm not all that happy with. The most important thing is that I'm still vaping. I've vaped for about 10 years, but as I've got older, things like this just don't have a place in my life. The thing is, I've tried quitting nicotine more times than I can count, and each time I fail, it's frustrating. But this is one of the last vices I've carried from my teenage years, and I'm desperate not to take it into my 30s. So to quit nicotine, I'm going to need to keep my brain busy. I'm going to need to find something that's so demanding and so absorbing I don't even have time to think about taking a vape. But this idea is still just an idea. First I need to find a route, somewhere away from traffic, a lot of footfalls, and a lot less hills in the coast path. So I started looking. Hours of research, scouring local guides and trying to find the right fit. Some routes were too long, others too short, some too hilly, and some looked plain boring. At first I thought about the Solent Way, but after some digging I realised it wouldn't be ideal for this challenge. Then a family member mentioned a trail near where I live, starting at Wiltshire and ending at Hengistbury Head in Christchurch. After reading up on it, I saw easy walking stapled across the guides. It seemed perfect for me to boot a ball along, and hopefully leave the nicotine behind. Right, so I'm here, I've got my gear, my boots, my food, got everything I need, but the one thing I don't have now is a ball, so let's go and get one. Right, so I'm just driving into Poole a week before I'm doing the walk to get my ball and get everything sorted, and the weather is absolutely miserable. And it's just kind of setting into me, like I haven't done any walking really since the coast path. And at the time, the coast path, 60 miles, 65 miles, what's that, 2 or 3 days. Now I'm thinking 65 miles, that's a huge way to walk, and especially kicking a ball. Gravitas of what I'm trying to do is kind of setting in. I'm thinking, am I going to be able to do this? This idea is a little bit nuts. And yep, here I am, still vaping, and I hate every second I do it. But it's probably quite hard to understand if you haven't been a nicotine addict or an addict of anything in general. I don't want to do it, it makes me miserable. I put it away, out of sight, out of mind. And then within 2 minutes, my mindset's changed. I'm like, oh, come on, I quit vape, I quit vape, I quit vape. Mm, 2:30. Right, now we're cooking up with some decos. So I feel like these are more likely to tear, and they're quite light, so if it's windy, it might not be ideal. So I might go back to the more expensive ones. I'm thinking yellow might be harder to lose. 1,000,000 likes, and I'll kick this John O'Groats to Land's End. Hello. No, it's fine, thank you. Cheers. Right, all secured. So now I've got my ball, it's time for me to find my last bits and pieces that are scattered around my house. Making sure I've got all my kit together and that all my gear is charged and ready to go, so I'm ready to leave tomorrow morning as early as I can. Right, so I think I'm all done, I think I've got everything packed. And I'll be leaving really early tomorrow morning, probably about 5 AM, so I can get there for as soon as sun's up. I want to try and squeeze as many miles in tomorrow as I possibly can. So I better get some sleep. See you in the morning. So the plan is that I drive to a place called Marnhull, and then I get a lift from Marnhull to Stourhead, and then walk back to my car for the end of the day. Right, so I've made it to Stourhead, and it's quite a lot later than I thought. It's about 9 o'clock at the moment. It's raining, it's not that pleasant, but we're here. Thought I'd quickly go over the rules for this walk. So the one rule that I've got is I'm not going to kick the ball on busy roads. Apart from that, I've got to kick the ball the entire journey from here back down to the Christchurch harbour. But apart from that, I've got everything I need. So, should we go? And the very first kick in a puddle. Good start. Oh, all over my camera. Right, as you can see, I've got the new Predators on. Perfect for kicking the ball. Ultimate control, ultimate touch. Right, so one thing I didn't mention, I don't think, is no tent on my back. I've thought a lot over the last week about whether I was going to camp or I was going to try and make my way back to either mine or my parents' house for the night and then come back again in the morning. And I came to the conclusion that I think it's better if I go home in between. And I know that's a little bit disappointing for myself, really, because I'm a bit of a purist. I feel like I should be camping, living it out on the trail, but here's my school of thought. I don't have any winter camping stuff, so I'd have to go and buy some. Didn't really have the time. Second thing is that I've got a small one-man tent, so I'm setting my tent up at what time it gets dark? 5 o'clock. And then what am I going to do for 5 hours sat in a tent by myself? It just doesn't seem that appealing. When I could go home and try and get this video edited a little bit. There will be more wild camping stuff coming in the future, but for this one I've decided just to focus on the kicking the ball and the quitting the vaping. Here we go, the first sign. Stour Valley Way. And speaking of the vaping, so I've set up this little app which is tracking the amount of time that I haven't vaped for, and I didn't vape since I went to bed last night. We were going to call it midnight last night. So my app's now saying 9 hours, 27 minutes off the vape. This morning was tough on the drive here. The urges were real, but now I'm out and about, not even thinking about it until I've mentioned it to the camera. Now I want one. Oh my God. I think the real point of this video, me putting it on the internet and me kicking a ball and doing something hard, is that I'm taking accountability. So I'm saying I'm quitting vaping, so I can't really not do it now. Look like a bit of a melon, wouldn't I, if I didn't? Okay, so we're like not far in at all, and I've realised the biggest difficulty so far is these puddles. You get a little bit of momentum going, and then it gets in the puddle when it stops. Or you kick it off the track and it rolls down either side. That's the main issues that I've discovered so far. Apart from that, it seems all right. I'm trying to save battery on my phone as well, so I'm kind of just winging it. I had a look at the map and I tried to remember it. So now I'm going up here roughly, house, left, straight on for about 3 miles, right. I'm going to do that until I get home, or I get really lost. Right, this is the real challenge. If it's going to be like this for the next 65 miles, it's going to be nearly impossible, mate. It's so muddy, Jesus. It's like 10 times harder than it should be just to walk across it, because the boot's getting stuck in every step I take. We'll see. My bravadery up there, winging it. I had a look at the map and I tried to remember it. Has resulted in me coming in the wrong way almost instantly. I've just walked, I don't know, a mile down this really muddy path. I don't really want to walk back to find the path, so this is either going to be the first big brain idea or stupid decision I make on this walk. So there's this little place down here, and I kind of need to be over there somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can jump this fence and just cut down the hill. On the bottom. Oh my god! So I don't see why I can't just cut down there. Unless there's a big fence at the bottom. And I've just realised I picked my ball up to go with that fence. So I'm going to create a rule. I can touch the ball 5 times on the walk. So that'll be together over like somewhere I feel like I'm going to lose it, or if I'm a dumbass and I just pick the ball up and forget what I'm doing. I do apologise. It was only there to there. Let me off. Right, this is going to be liberating. My sweet ball. Oh my god. Right. Not too steep actually. Should be alright. It'll save me walking back down that path. Right, I think we're back on path-ish. We'll find it in a minute. After that little detour. But this is way less muddy anyway, so. Oh well. All a learning curve, isn't it? Bye bye, Baldy. That was lucky. See, the map, see my ball's gone again. Map's taking me down here, but I'm not entirely sure this is public this right way, but I want to get over this. Right, I've refound the path, I think. I don't know, I'm confused. This is where my map is telling me to go, but I'm sure the signposts told me to go the other way. Either way, I guess it will get me there in the end, but now we've found the path, let's actually get some distance done, because I've just been flapping about for the last 45 minutes. Right, so this fence here doesn't open. Got water here, and we'll have to flip the ball over without it going down the bank or in the water. See if it works. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, try again. Stay. Stay, 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 stay. Okay, thank God. Well, there's a sign, so we're out on the right trail. Let's go. Right, this is not what I was expecting. That hill, probably won't do it justice on camera. That's a big old hill. Let's see how this goes. I have no idea. Might be the end of the video pretty damn quick. Because at the bottom of the hill is a lake. So if I miss kick it one time, that's bye-bye ball. Ah, let's try it. This has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Luckily, there's no one here to see me doing it. Oh, just fall over about 3 times. Almost lost the ball so many times. This is so difficult. Can't imagine it's all like this. The purpose of the walk is that I'm following essentially the River Stour. The rivers go uphill. This is... I don't think I've even done 2 miles yet. This is real tough. Damn. This is right at the top of the hill. It's gonna have to have a flick, but I see almost no way in which this is going well. Oh my God. Right. Jesus Christ. Right, quick flick. Oh my God. Stay, 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 stay. Stay, 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 stay. Stay, stay, stay. Oh, thank God. That is the best possible outcome there. Brilliant. Right, fuck it, I'm picking this ball up, going up these steps. If it was just the steps, it'd be fine, but if I miss it, it's going all the way back down the hill. So that's two out of 5 of my ball pickups. The first was the accidental pickup. This one, it's not worth the risk. So what goes up must come down, I suppose. So that big hill I've just come up is now the opposite. I'm going down on the other side. I'm thinking I might just kick the ball again and hope for the best. There's no chance I'm going to be able to control it. There's no chance I can control it all the way down there. So I think hit and hope. Kind of sticking to the path. Go on, Baldy. Oh, down he goes. I'm really glad I got that yellow ball now because I have no idea where that's gone. But there's no one down that path actually. Oh boy, he's stuck to the path all the way down. Yeah, glad I got the yellow ball because that's going to be really... It's still going. Oh my God. Really helpful to try and find it. A ball perfectly navigated. And it is right. There he is. What a good ball. Also, I've bought a mic as well, which you've seen in some of the previous clips. But I couldn't find my main battery pack to charge my phone. And I've realised the mic, if I record for like a minute and a half, it drains like 10% of my phone battery. So the fact that I've only got a small battery pack today means I'm gonna just record audio through my phone. I'm gonna find my main battery pack for tomorrow. So hopefully I can get the better audio tomorrow, but it's not worth me risking getting lost and not finding my way back to the car just to get slightly better audio. So yeah, hold on, tomorrow it will sound better. That's cool. I realised I just touched it. Come on. Right, I've just realised that I think I'm walking the walk backwards. So I think you're meant to start near Christchurch and end at Stour Valley, because all the way markers are on the wrong side of the fence the way I'm walking. So I'm coming from this way, and I keep missing all of these because they're only on one side. So it's going to make it quite difficult, I think, keeping my way. Another challenge to add into the mix, though. Just another one of these hills, not as bad this time. But I think I might have miscalculated what this walk is actually about. See, I think instead of it being the Stour River walk, I think it's just the Stour Valley walk. So we are in essence walking the river path, but not next to the river. So I think there are going to be quite a lot of hills. Well, more so than I expected. But we're here now. So one thing to do, and let's get it done. Right, so I'm about 2 hours into this walk now. I have no idea how far I've come. Not as far as I should have. I'll keep getting lost, keep getting my phone out constantly to see how far I've actually come. But regardless, it's a beautiful place. And it is fun until you get to a hill or a muddy bit, which seems to be fairly relentless anyway. I think it's come up to about 9 hours off nicotine, and I don't feel an urge to vape at all. The only time I really felt the urge to vape was driving this morning and when I first woke up. But as long as I can get through tonight without having a vape, I'll be sweet for tomorrow. But I won't be nearly there in terms of getting this walk done. So we better get going. I definitely think this is probably more of a summer walk. I would have had the longer days, none of this, which is just making it borderline impossible. But yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I didn't. Now I'm here. And also, if you just kick the ball like this when it's on mud, spins like a Catherine wheel, and just flicks mud up in your face, up your nose and your eyes. So you kind of gotta just flick it like that, which still kind of pushes mud into your face, but not quite at such an alarming rate that the Catherine wheel spinning technique does. It's just little things you're learning. Whoever designed this fence, very kind. Look, got half my ball to go through. And yours coming. Oh.
ball's stuck in this bush. Oh my god, that's such a battle. It's just stuff like that, which is not that difficult, but when it happens 100 times an hour, it just makes things a little bit more challenging. And I'm already more tired than I would be. Looks a bit like a golf hole, so I might try and see if I can beat one up there. Cheeky 9-iron. No! No. So I didn't realise there's a river down there. I've just seen my ball landed and be carried away. Okay, the river's not as bad as that. Oh, there we go. I'll tell you what, this even the first few miles of this walk seems 150 times more English, like typical English, than the coast path did. I mean, although the coast path is certainly a very iconic part of England, like, especially if you're not from England, this is what you imagine, right? And you can smell like wood fire in the air from people's open hearth fireplaces, woodpeckers, and just the sound of animals among it. It's just a beautiful part of the world, despite being grey and rainy. So my ball has fallen off this little bit of path twice in a row, which is really annoying. And it's, look at this, this is me trying to get back up a minute ago. I'm gonna go back down there again. Man, it's mud, it's so slippy, it's ridiculous. It's like clay stuff. Oh. Right, so getting a little bit lost again. Came down this path here and then back up here. The signs aren't all that, like I said before, the signs aren't all that clear. So I'm just making my way up this river basically. And there should be a little turning up to the left for me to cross over this main road. So I don't know if it's an underpass or whatever. And then we're going to carry on to Milford Burton or something, Burton Milford, which is the next town that we intersect. And I'll probably stop there for a little bit lunch, but yeah, first we need to cross this road that I can hear, but I can't see it. It's over there somewhere. Let's keep going. I think I started over here. I walked down, all the way down there, and then back up this little trail. But I could just gone like that. Right. So found the road. I'm assuming there's just a way to cross over. I mean, it looks like we just go down these steps, cross the road and then up the other steps. Certainly no zebra crossings. Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? And yeah, I'm definitely picking my ball up here. The risk of it bouncing down there and going onto the dual carriageway is almost certain. Yeah, this is not going to be fun at all. But I can't go back the way I've come. There's nowhere to cross. I think this is the only way to cross. I'm going to wait for a big gap on both sides, so I don't want to be stuck in the middle of this dual carriageway. Oh, this is so horrible. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Right, there's a big gap this side. Right, let's go for it. Okay, cool. But we're here, we're done. Right, on we go. Nice. I think one thing that's quite clear is that the map I've downloaded and ported into my OS maps from the internet is probably a few years old. I'm assuming some of the paths they took are gone now, which is why it's taken me this really strange convoluted way around fields and stuff. So maybe keep that in mind if you're ever interested in doing it. Right, so I've been going for about 4 hours, I think, and looking at the map, it looks like I'm about halfway there. So after the first hour, I thought there's no way of making it back to my start location where I parked the car by the end of the day. Starting to think maybe I will, but it's going to be tight with getting dark. I think I'll get there about 5 or 6 tonight, which is a lot later than I'm wanting to get there. If it's a lot more like this, just straight ropes, I'll be able to smash the miles out and it should be fine. If there's a lot more hills and a lot more mud, I don't know, we'll see. I'm also about 11 hours off the vapes now, and the cravings are definitely coming. I mean, coming in waves. I go quite a long time without thinking about it, and then all I can think about is taking a vape. But we'll get through it. Oh, and the road's like this, so they've got a camber in the middle, which I guess essentially to set the water drain chute side. So you're trying to kick your ball, keep it in the middle of the path, and every kick, apart from the one I'm showing, it'll eventually roll off to the side, so you have to run after and get it. And then you get it back on the path, and you kick it again. And then I'll go into the other side, or I'll go to the same side. And you're constantly just running, trying to keep the ball on the path, and I'm going zigzag, instead of just in a straight line. So I'm probably doubling or tripling my distance, really. See if it does again, ready? Love it. Boom. Off she goes to the left. And sometimes it's great, she falls in a ditch, it's brilliant. I don't know if you can see that, but chimney, puff and smoke out, so they've got the fire on. People sat around having food, beer. Oh. I'm doing this for no real reason, to be honest with you. Apart from the fact that I've chosen to. Now I've said I'm going to do it, I feel like I have to. The temptation just to sack this whole thing off and go to that pub I just walked past is unbelievable right now. Oh, but it wouldn't make very good content, would it? This looks absolutely dreadful. If I don't fall over going through this, yeah, it's some sort of miracle. Not great. Right, so we're just sort of coming out the other side of Gillingham. Gillingham's over this side. But on the maps it shows us as all greenbelt land. Clearly down there, there's new build development. So whether I can get through or not, don't know. But yeah, it's really dawning on me. The first few hours of walking, I really didn't make any progress at all. And now I'm left with quite a lot, but hopefully road walking, I can crank out miles way quicker. But yeah, Gillingham, never been there. That's quite nice. The double gate. Can we double bubble it? Oh my god, that would have been game over. Let's maybe not try double, one at a time. Hey. Hey. I see the beauty of a big field like this where you know you're just going straight. You just, see you later, mate. See you later. So I can only assume that that is the River Stour, which is the river I'm following for the purpose of this walk, well, generally speaking. And I think it's the first time I've really seen it. Yeah, there it is, in all its glory. So we followed it from Source up where we started in Stourhead, and yeah, this water will come out in Christchurch Harbour, which is where I'll be finishing in hopefully 2 days, but I don't know. The rate I'm going and the difficulty of everything with all the mud, like I've said, add a day on, we'll see. Might be 4 days, see what happens. Bit of a risky one here then, so really don't want the ball going down there. Guess we just do another hit and hope. Yeah, it works every time. I don't know where the frig I'm supposed to be going here. So I can only assume I can undo this. I mean, I don't know if it means that there's loads of cows or bulls in this field, but I'm either going to be going over the water that way or up that hill. But yeah, I've just unlocked this. Don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh God. Let's see if I can get it open. I'm a bit prangy that, like, I know I'm not going to get shot. Well, I assume I'm going to get shot. So definitely where cows are meant to be. But there's definitely a sign saying this is the footpath. So weird it's all closed off. I can see cows down there. My God, I have just gone so deep in this mud. I have no idea how I'm going to get my ball back from over there. I just tried walking through that. I think it's probably going to be better over here. But I just kept thinking, oh my God, that was so deep. Let's try this instead. That is absolutely ridiculous. Why are the cows not just sinking there? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Now this is a bit that I was fearing. Path here, river here, ball. Like it was inevitable it was going to come at some point, this sort of challenge. Hopefully my ball stays up on top. If not, we won't think about that. My ball will stay up on top. Oh my God, it's mud. No. It is just so far from what I was expecting this walk to be. I knew it would be muddy, I knew it would be puddly. I didn't expect it to be like proper walking like this. I thought it would be like little gravel paths and I don't know what I thought. This is mate, it's great fun. I've seen about 3 people all day. So I really seriously considered leaving my car in this place, West Stour. And I didn't in the end, because I thought I wouldn't have travelled enough distance. And I was right, but if I saw my car right there, right now, would not mind one bit. I have to go under this. Oh, that's not bad. Gotta scramble up through here just to avoid going around a really convoluted way. Sorry. And my karma for jumping that fence that I probably shouldn't have done is I've torn my... I've got other trousers underneath, but absolutely ripped my waterproof trousers new one. Pardon the pun. I have a feeling I should not be in this field, so I'm going to try and hide from the farmer. I can hear a tractor or something over there. Just literally need to get over that fence over there, right around there, and I should be on my way to Fife Magdalene or something like that. Bizarre names around here, but see if I can get through this fence without being apprehended. Right, so just approaching Fife Magdalene, which is the town over from Marnhull, which is the town like, oh my god, I'm tired, I can't even get my words out. Which is the town I parked my car in. How long will it take to get there? Don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes? 10 past 4, probably got about an hour and a half of daylight there. Should make it, don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, see what this Fife something Magdalene's all about. Pretty church there, and these tall trees. Bloody massive, mate. Goes up and up and up. I really thought this last stretch from Fife Magdalene to Marnhull, where I parked the car, was going to be road, but no, it's like the boggiest bit I've had yet. Look at this. Whoa! I've just given up. Given up caring. Just plough through it. Oh, that went up to my knee. Fuck. Oh, thank God. Alright, I'm just coming into Marnhull now. So started this morning at 9, finishing at 5. I haven't stopped. I don't know how many miles I've done, but nowhere. Doesn't feel as many as I should have in however many hours I had. And I also have a feeling that my ball, it feels lighter to the touch. Whether I'm just used to it now. I did accidentally kick it at some barbed wire. It might be going flat. We'll see when we get to the car, which is hopefully around the next corner. Because my God, my feet, my legs, oh! I haven't felt like this in a long time. That's poetic, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Oh, that's cool, skid. Just like that, back where we were this morning. Car's just parked around the corner. Hopefully, that someone's nabbed it. That was really tough. There she is. Oh, so just packed all my stuff away. Those last few miles were tough. So here's the plan. I'm going to drive home, and then a similar plan for tomorrow. I'm going to leave my car somewhere, then get a lift to the start location, which will be here. And then I'm going to walk to my car and rinse and repeat until the journey is done. But if you've managed to watch the end of this video, I appreciate it so much. And If you let me know what you think of it in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it as well. And yeah, tune into part 2, and maybe part 3, and maybe part 4. Who knows how long this will go on for. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.